Somber ceremonies are scheduled throughout Sacramento tonight to commemorate the one-year mark of that terrorist attack on Israel, which has now evolved into an extensive conflict in the Middle East.
One Sacramento man is trying to cope with the loss of his cousin, one of the 250 hostages first captured by the terrorist group on October 7th.
KCRA 3's Michelle Bandor is live at the Capitol, where one vigil is being held tonight. Michelle.
Well, Lisa and Andrea, local rabbis will be leading this candlelight vigil here on the west steps of the Capitol. It starts about 6 o'clock tonight. It's being organized by the Jewish Federation of the Sacramento region. And Christians United for Israel have a display set up here. They have photos of some of the hostages hanging here to make sure people don't forget what happened. And if you can see, there's a display right here that shows the Americans who are still being held hostage. Now, Ryan Passah says he will be attending the vigil tonight to remember his first cousin, as well as the rest of the hostages and victims of the terrorist attack that happened 1 year ago. Passah says Hamas captured his first cousin, 59-year-old Yair Yaakov, Yair's girlfriend, and his two sons, ages 16 and 12. He says they were hiding in a bomb shelter, and then that Hamas took each hostage one by one. The family tried to keep hope that they were still alive, but found out months later that Yair was killed.
We found out on February 15th that he was murdered on October 7th. And so since October 7th, we were just praying for them to be rescued or released. And end of November, his two boys and his girlfriend were released. And I shouldn't say released because terrorists were exchanged for them. And then February comes around and we found out he was murdered on October 7th. And it breaks my heart to think how many other families are either in my situation knowing that their loved one was killed, or in my prior situation hoping and praying that their loved one's still alive.
And back out here live at the Capitol, that is the question for many families. You can see the photos of some of those hostages still being held by Hamas. Now, Passah tells me that he's been able to FaceTime with Yair's son, and he tries to keep their spirits up. He's hoping that other families, like we said, will get resolution soon about the fate of their loved ones when the hostages were taken a year ago today. Now, coming up at 5, Passah shares with us how the family found out months later that Yair, his cousin, was killed. Reporting live from the Capitol, Michelle Bandor, KCRA 3 News.
Michelle, thank you. The group Sacramento Area Peace Action's also hosting a candlelight vigil from 6 to 8 tonight at Cesar Chavez Plaza along 10th and J Streets.
We also spoke with the organization Sacramento Stands with Palestine, and they have this message for the local community.
I'd say, like, my overall message is to be intellectually rigorous about what's happening in the world. And that we need to understand that there is a clear power imbalance, and that we need to understand the root causes and not just look at the outside. We typically look at an event and we don't look at the events leading up to that.
Tonight, the Davis area Jewish community is set to gather for a memorial event at the Central Park. It will begin at 6 before moving to the Hillel House at 7:30. Similar events are taking place all over the state and the country.